Hey, okay, today's letter is Angela. I've been watching a lot of stuff on TV about aliens. Do you think they are here? Yeah, I probably think that they're here. I definitely think that they're here. I don't know that they're here, but I think it's highly likely. I think it's kind of funny when, people say, oh, there's God's quarantine, they're too far apart, or, they can't do this or they can't do that, because in history, you look back and you see all these things that people knew to be true. They had the scientific evidence to prove what they knew. And as we all know, they were very, very wrong. For example, a while back, they said that fishermen really didn't know what they were talking about when they were describing rogue waves. Never mind that they are there and witnessing and see it through us. Oh, they're just so rare, and that's something that they really don't know what they're talking about, even though, like I said, they're there. But of course, now with the satellite systems that we have, we realize that rogue waves are actually pretty common. You can also look back and, at one time they were pretty sure that the earth was flat, or this, that. I think it's just this. We don't have the knowledge that we need right now to say this or that, because we really don't know. You can't know until, I guess, one walks up and introduces himself exactly what's going on. But I think when I hear people say, well, it can't be done, it just galls me, because there are things that maybe we're not even close to understanding. Perhaps there's interdimensional doorways. Perhaps there are tunnels or a way of bending light, bending space, shortcuts. Maybe they've been here forever. Maybe they're not even alien. Maybe we're the aliens. Maybe we were put here from some other race of beings. Maybe, I think there's just so many possibilities. But I do think that they're here. And sometimes I think, why don't they just introduce yourself? Well, A, maybe they're not that interested in us. Maybe we're not all that to them. Or maybe they tried and maybe we said, never mind, we don't want to hear that. Maybe they are working on it. Maybe they're working on it, trying to make that so. And also, I'm thinking, we can't get along with people of different races or religions or whatever. Maybe we can't really get along with somebody that is actually eons ahead, or maybe just very, different. So maybe we can't, people say, oh, we're ready, we can do it, but maybe we really can't, because we can't get along with people in our family. How are we going to get along with something like that? So maybe the knowledge that is there, and what else? Maybe if a subject knows it's being studied, it destroys the study. Maybe we're not supposed to know so much, because if we do, it taints the results. And maybe it's all the above. And maybe, there are some experiments, even abductions going on. I think that maybe in time this will come out. I think probably within the next few years we're going to learn a whole lot. And I think it's going to be maybe a big old wake-up call. What do I know? Just an opinion. But it's not an opinion that is just shared by kooks and losers or, mentally ill. It's not at all. It's shared by a lot of scientists, astronauts, highly educated people, a lot of people who are kooks and fanatics, and people like me. But, it's not this, to me, it's weird the way, I think when people express that kind of belief, it wants to be ridiculed or whatever. When that right there is strange. Why should something like that even be subject to ridicule? At one time it wasn't. It was only after the government decided one way to keep people quiet was to make them a subject of ridicule. And therefore people would just be quiet about it. Other countries are not like that. Other countries actually encourage. Some countries encourage it. So, for various reasons. I'm not going to get into all of it. But anyway, you can do your own research. But do I think that they're out there? Yeah, I do. So keep watching your shows and don't worry about it, though, because, Something's going to happen with them. Something's going to happen with them. No point to worry about it. And if they wanted to do something to us, they probably done it a long time ago, or maybe they're doing it right now already. Like I said, I think that a lot of times I do feel things and see things, and I think it's not black and white, good and bad. I think there's a lot of gray right here, a lot of gray that it's not all black and white, good and bad. It's a lot of stuff, and it's not always about us either. Okay, that's just my opinion for today.